Hello everyone, welcome to the Scumdog's Kennel. I'm your host, Chris Williams, and in today's Cryptid Corner mini-episode, today I have a couple of paranormal stories. Well, one's more of an archaeological story, and the other is definitely a sighting of a UFO. Either way, we'll read the first story I have here, which is titled, Satellite Scans May Have Revealed the Locations of the Labyrinth of Egypt. And while this is definitely an archaeological story, folks, there are stories about what lies under Egypt that are definitely paranormal, and maybe there is something paranormal about this labyrinth. We'll wonder about that as we read through this article. Satellite scans conducted by Merlin Burrows, a UK-based company specializing in advanced imaging, have revealed what could be the fabled Labyrinth of Egypt, a sprawling underground complex described by the ancient historian Herodotus as containing 3,000 chambers. The scans, first presented in a private briefing in Harrogate, United Kingdom in 2015, pinpoint a vast subterranean structure complete with a mysterious 40-foot-long metallic object at its core, raising questions that challenge conventional archaeology. Indeed, I would say that would, folks. But let's continue with this article. The scans, led by Tim Ackers, a former officer at RAF Menwith Hill with expertise in satellite imaging, uncovered a multi-layered complex beneath the Hawara site near the Pyramid of Hawara. This pyramid, built during Egypt's Middle Kingdom, has long been associated with the labyrinth described by Herodotus in the 5th century BC. His account spoke of an immense structure partly above and partly below ground with intricate passages and chambers. Until now, much of his description was considered exaggerated or lost to time. However, Merlin Burrows' technology, originally developed for military applications like tracking submarines and detecting bunkers, has brought a new clarity to the site. At the heart of the discovery is a massive hall measuring 40 meters wide and 100 meters long, containing a freestanding object Ackers nicknamed Dippy, after the Diplodocus skeleton in London's Natural History Museum. Unlike the surrounding stone and mud brick, this object appears metallic, its shape likened to a tic-tac mint or possibly an ancient Egyptian shin ring, a symbol of eternity. Its material and purpose remain unknown, prompting speculation about its origins and function. Wow, that is truly intriguing, folks. What is this thing? Could it possibly be a UFO, folks? I mean, it is metallic, but maybe it's something else, or maybe some other piece of ancient technology we can only guess at. Here are the scans themselves. Black specks marked surface artifacts, while deeper layers appeared in yellow, red, green, and blue, revealing a structure. Very interesting, isn't it? And at the heart of those scans, folks, is what they say is a metallic structure. So, as I said, very intriguing. But let's continue. The scans reveal 4 distinct underground layers separated by 20 to 50 meters, aligning with earlier geophysical surveys like the 2008 Madaha expedition. These layers form a complex the size of 10 football fields with a central corridor connecting them like an atrium. Surrounding the site is a moat-like feature shaped like the Great Omega or Shin Ring, hinting at a deliberate design tied to ancient symbolism. The scans also confirm 2 chambers beneath the Hawara Pyramid, one matching the burial chamber found by archaeological Flanders Petrie in 1888, and another previously unknown beyond a blind passage he dismissed as a dead end. This passage, potentially obscured by groundwater from the nearby Bahir Wahabi Canal, may lead to the labyrinth itself. Groundwater has long complicated exploration at Hawara, with shallow flooding affecting the pyramid's entrance and surrounding areas. Yet Ackers' scans indicate that the deeper structures remain unaffected, their hollow interiors preserved below the mother rock. This finding counters earlier concerns that the labyrinth might be entirely submerged, offering hope for future expeditions. The scans also detected vertical shafts, likely Persian-era tombs, from around the time of Herodotus' visit, adding another layer of historical significance to the site. Louis de Codier, a key figure in the project, had faced repercussions in 2008 after sharing results from the Mataha expedition, earning a spot on Egypt's archaeological blacklist. Too bad, but either way, folks, what he's found and what we found now is truly phenomenal. To avoid similar obstacles, the team enforced strict non-disclosure agreements, prioritizing a future expedition over public fanfare. Past experiences showed that premature announcements often led to media hype and bureaucratic roadblocks, including scrutiny from figures like Dr. Zawi Hawass, former head of Egypt's Ministry of Antiquities. The Harrogate briefing held in the Montpellier suite of the Crown Hotel was a pivotal moment. Attendees, including project patron Andrew Barker and researcher Michael Donnellan, reviewed the scans in a room swept for surveillance, reflecting the sensitivity of the discovery. Indeed, folks, you don't want people basically getting information out, especially Dr. Zawi Hawass hearing about this, because that man, it's a well-known fact that that guy, well, poo-poos on anyone who disagrees with his own theories about, well, Egypt, stuff like that. Now, it's also been said that he's a bit of a criminal and sells artifacts on the site as well, but that's just me insulting the guy, folks. Maybe it's true, maybe it's not, but either way, there are rumors about that guy, and there is well-known fact that he is indeed a jerk who basically doesn't, well, deal well with findings that contradict his own. Either way, folks, let's continue with this article and finish it off. Acker's presentation highlighted the scan's complexity, multiple overlapping images compressed into a single view with colors indicating depth and material, black specks marked surface artifacts, while deeper layers appeared in yellow, red, green, and blue, revealing a structured underworld. As plans for a new expedition take shape, the team remains cautious, aware of the political and cultural sensitivities surrounding such a find. Indeed, folks, there's a lot of, well, going around with this. Especially if indeed there is something like that labyrinth underneath this pyramid. It would basically, well, it would basically say that this is indeed maybe the find that is bigger than any other Egyptian find that's ever been basically, well, seen before, folks. And indeed, you don't want people like Zawi Hawass getting wind of this, because he will probably try to basically roadblock you, because it's a well-known fact that he likes to do so, because as I said, the guy's a jerk and doesn't like theories that contradict his own. Either way, folks, let's move on to the next article. Maryland man films UFO during thunderstorm. What was it? And I have to say, folks, to me, it looks like a UFO that was generally filmed in this little video. But that's just me, folks. And while it looks good to me, some others basically said, well, that it's probably just maybe some unknown effect of the lightning. Either way, let's continue with this article and watch this video. A Maryland man filming a thunderstorm in Kingsville caught something unexpected on camera. A bright, fast-moving UFO streaking across the sky just as lightning flashed. The stunned witness let out a slow, amazed cool as the mysterious object darted overhead. When slowed down, the footage reveals the object didn't move in a straight line, but instead it appeared to skip and shift direction slightly before vanishing. Basically, that's what coasttocoast.com reports. Indeed, folks, the object does seem to dart around a bit, but not really change direction. It's like it's sort of weaving and stuff like that. It's certainly a weird object. But let's continue with the article and then watch the video. UFOs are often attracted to storms. Scott C. Warren claims the power from lightning could run a small city for weeks, and yet these UFOs seem drawn to it. They're clearly siphoning energy to recharge. I've seen so many videos like this. They get a high from the storm's energy and zip around excitedly afterwards. Usually they're small orbs, but this one was bigger. Maybe minivan-sized or larger. While UFO enthusiasts suggest it could be an alien craft harvesting energy from the storm, skeptics argue it might just be a weather-related illusion or a trick of perspective. As I said, folks, those were the guys earlier I mentioned, how they said it was maybe some weather-related phenomena. But, folks, let's decide for ourselves by watching this video now.
Cool.
As you can see, folks, that video really shows this object sort of darting, well, up and down a bit. Not changing direction, but sort of basically weaving a bit, as I said. Now, do you think that this is actually a real UFO? People have basically speculated before, folks, that when UFOs fly through basically thunderstorms, they usually can take damage. And this is why some UFO researchers think that the Roswell incident happened, that the UFO that was in that incident was hit by lightning and brought it down. But here, folks, these, well, UFOs seem to basically be siphoning energy. So maybe these UFOs are different, and maybe one day we'll understand why. Either way, folks, we're at the end, so please go subscribe to my YouTube channel. Read comics, they're bad for you. You can use the YouTube link down below in the descriptions or the chat to go subscribe to me. Hit that like button for me. Make sure you're still subscribed. Leave some comments down below. Hit that bell for notifications. Hit the part of the bell that will give you all future notifications, and please share this video out. I'm Chris Williams from the Scumdogs Kennel. Thank you all for joining me. I'll be back again tomorrow with another great video, so be sure to come back again then. Till next time, folks, I'll see you all again soon.